Good morning, friends. This video is exclusively for first BBA students of Bharatdasan University. Now we are going to see about correlation. Correlation is the study of linear relationship between two variables. That is, if x and y are two variables, what is the relationship between x and y? That is the correlation. In this, I am going to give you few examples in Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. Karl Pearson's coefficient is a magnitude for measuring the linear relationship between two variables. The relationship between two variables x and y is measured using Karl Pearson's coefficient. So the formula for Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation I have given here. R is equal to sigma xy divided by summation xy divided by root over summation x squared into summation y squared, where capital X is equal to x minus x bar and capital Y is equal to y minus y bar. This R is called the coefficient of correlation. Now we can see one example. Calculate the correlation coefficient for the following. So problem is given: height in inches of fathers X and their sons Y. So X is the height of the father and Y is the height of the son in inches. So X values and Y values are given. So in the solution, first I have given you the formula. First we have to write the formula. Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. R is equal to plus or minus sigma xy divided by root over sigma x square into sigma y square, where x is equal to x minus x bar, y equal to y minus y bar. When x bar is the arithmetic mean, so x bar is equal to sigma x divided by n and y bar is equal to sigma y divided by n. So now I have given the tabular column. See, first you have to write x, y, then capital X. So capital X is x minus x bar, capital Y is y minus y bar, capital X squared, capital Y squared, capital XY. So what are all the requirements in the formula we have to find out. So first you have to write the values, tabulate the values of x and y. So what are the values of x and y you have to tabulate. Next, you have to find capital X. So what is capital X? X minus x bar. So what is x bar? X bar is the arithmetic mean. You have to add all the values of x. You have to add all the values of x and divide it by the number of x values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the addition of all these values divided by 8, that is the value of x bar. So x bar is equal to 68. Similarly, the addition of all the values of y divided by 8, that is the value of y bar. So y bar is equal to 69. So now x bar is 68. 65 minus 68 minus 3, 66 minus 68 minus 2, 67 minus 68 minus 1, 67 minus 68 minus 1, 68 minus 68 0, 69 minus 68 1, 70 minus 68 2, 72 minus 68 4. Similarly, you have to find a capital Y. So capital Y is y minus y bar and y bar is equal to 69. So 67 minus 69 minus 2, 68 minus 69 minus 1, 65 minus 69 minus 4, 68 minus 69 minus 1, 72 minus 69 3, 72 minus 69 3, 69 minus 69 0, 71 minus 69 2. So now looking into the formula, you have to find x squared, y squared. So we have found out x and y. In the next two columns, I have found out x squared and y squared. So minus 3 squared 9, minus 2 squared 4, minus 1 squared 1, minus 1 squared 1, 0, 0, 1 squared 1, 2 squared 4, 4 squared 16. And y square values minus 2 squared 4, minus 1 squared 1, minus 4 squared 16, minus 1 squared 1, 3 squared 9, 3 squared 9, 0, 2 squared 4. Next you have to find x into y. So capital X into capital Y. We should be very careful about the capital X, capital Y and small x, small y. Because in the formula everywhere we have capital X and Y. So multiply capital X and capital Y. Minus 3 into minus 2 is 6. Minus 2 into minus 1 is 2. Minus 1 into minus 4, 4. Minus 1 into minus 1, 1. 0 into 3, 0. 1 into 3 is 3. 2 into 0 is 0. 4 into 2 is 8. So we have to find sigma x squared and sigma y squared. So sigma x squared is 36 and sigma y squared is 44. Similarly sigma xy. So adding all the values we will get 24. So in the formula you have to substitute r is equal to plus or minus sigma xy divided by root over sigma x squared into sigma y squared. So r is equal to plus or minus plus 24. So sigma xy is 24 divided by root 36 into 44, which is equal to 0.603. Similarly, one more problem I have given. Find the coefficient of correlation from the following table. So the values of x and y are given. Similarly, I have written the formula everywhere. The same thing. And we have to find x bar and y bar. So x bar is arithmetic mean of x, summation x by n. So add all the values of x and divide it by 10, because n is 10 here. 10 values you are having, so n is 10. So add all the values of x. So x bar is 5.5 and y bar, add all the values of y and divide by 10, so y bar is 28. Similarly, capital X is x minus x bar, capital Y is y minus y bar, x squared xy. So like the same way in the previous problem, I have found out the values of capital X and capital Y. Since x bar is 5.5, here you are getting 1 minus 5.5 is minus 4.5, 2 minus 5.5 is minus 3.5. Likewise, all the values you are getting. And y bar is 28, you are having 46 minus 28, 18, 42 minus 28, 14, 38 minus 28, 10. Likewise, you are having the values of y. So now we have found out x squared, y squared, then x into y. So all the values we have calculated, and addition of all the values, summation of all the values I have found out like the same way. So sigma xy is minus 330, sigma x squared is 82.5, sigma y squared is 1320. Substituting in the formula, r is equal to plus or minus sigma xy divided by root over sigma x squared into sigma y squared. So r is equal to minus 330 divided by root over 82.5 into 1320. So simplifying, you will be getting minus 1. So here r value is minus 1. So the variables x and y are perfectly negatively correlated. As we have discussed in the class, I have told you that r values lies between minus 1 to plus 1. So if r is equal to minus 1, the variables are perfectly negatively correlated. If r is equal to plus 1, the variables are perfectly positively correlated. So this is the way to find the correlation coefficient when two variables are given. Thank you.